Welcome back to part 2 of the Hulk Vs Duology. Last time was Hulk vs Thor. This time, it's Hulk vs Wolverine. However, unlike last time, this feature is only 35 minutes long. But it does try to squeeze in as much as humanly possible into that 35 minutes. Well, without further ado, let's take a bite out of Hulk vs Wolverine. We start off with the delirious Wolverine waking up in a crater trying to get his bearings. And that's when we get a familiar blood-curdling roar. The story jumps back several hours to the Canadian military investigating a site of a rampage. The military, suspecting the Hulk, calls in backup in the form of Wolverine. Now keep in mind, unlike the Thor movie, Wolverine's story takes place fairly early on, before Wolverine has even joined the Xmen, and Logan and Bruce haven't met yet, so Logan is going into the situation completely blind and expecting to make a monster go bye-bye.
Sounds like fun.
Logan accepts the job and begins sniffing around the countryside, literally, looking for the culprit of the rampage and referencing famous comic book covers along the way. He follows some tracks to a man whimpering in the woods, and in comes Bruce Banner. Logan tries to ask him some question, but gets a whiff of something that he just doesn't like. The questioning turns into an interrogation, something Bruce's angrier half doesn't like that much.
I don't suppose you got any interest in talking this out.
Jackass.
Ouch! That punch lands us back at the beginning of the movie. And we're all caught up now. From here on out, we get a good fight, a nice back and forth between Wolverine and Hulk, and plenty of blood throughout. And unlike the Thor fight, these two aren't holding back at all. The first round goes to Hulk easily.
Hulk is strongest there is!
With Wolverine healing and jumping back into the fray and claiming victory in round 2. But before they can finish their fight, they're interrupted. Weapon X, y'all. Sabretooth, Lady Deathstrike, Omega Red, and a merc with a mouth.
Oh, good buddy. It's me, Deadpool. I shot you.
The next 5 minutes of the film is just Wolverine's origin story, from the adamantium bonding process to his bloody escape. I'll admit, it does Wolverine's origin story a hell of a lot better than that other movie.
I finally figured out how to shut you up.
I don't want to.
Yeah, that origin movie sucked real bad, but ironically, the game based off the movie is phenomenal. The uncaged version for the 360 and the PS3 actually feels closer to this film than that piece of shit movie that it was based off of. So if you have access to either one of those consoles, go check it out. It's pretty cool. Later, Logan gets woken up by Sabretooth and Deadpool. Deadpool doing his whole mark with a mouse stick and irritating everybody in the process.
One day I will tear out your flipping tongue, Wilson.
In comes the Doctor and Omega Red, welcoming Logan back into the fold and doing the bad guy thing of telling his plan to turn Hulk into a weapon for the program, and capturing Logan, trying to erase his memory, just being a little bonus. Turns out Weapon X has been chasing Banner throughout the entire countryside, with most of the damage being caused by them, and Hulk actually protecting civilians in the process. They insult each other until Deadpool sings Logan a lullaby.
Still have that unbreakable skull? Ow, damn it.
And later being woken up yet again by another member of Weapon X, Lady Deathstrike. Didn't we just do this? In fact, it's a running motif of Logan getting the worst wake-up calls ever. Deathstrike starts taunting Logan and before being interrupted by the Doc, who in turn gets his own rant cut short.
Sorry, Prof. Gotta go with the lady on this one.
With the Doc out, Deathstrike and Sabretooth break Logan out of the floaty tube thing and try to take their revenge in the creepiest fashion possible.
I enjoy killing you for days.
Ugh. Come on, y'all. Logan takes a page out of Deadpool's book and taunts Deathstrike, eventually pissing her off and getting her to stab through him straight to Sabretooth. It frees Logan and he fights back. He wins, and instead of chopping off the bad guys' heads, he goes out looking for Bruce, running into these unnamed jobbers, which doesn't make sense. These guys are armed with regular guns, nothing special like adamantium bullets or even the trank guns like what Deadpool used to take down the Hulk and Logan. It makes sense if they were all armed with that, but they're just armed with regular guns. My in-universe explanation is the Doc is a cheap ass and he hired these guys from discount service.
Attention all Thugs for Less employees. First of all, whatever slug brain's been eating all the choochie bars in the break room, better quit stuffing his face. Around. Hey, turn those lights off. It's bad feng shui.
The actual explanation is cool watching Wolverine rip and tear through a bunch of jobbers. Circle back around to the Weapon X crew. Sabretooth fills the others in on Logan escaping, and even with Sabretooth being called on his BS, everyone agrees Logan must die.
Who might say no to a little murder? Strike a pose!
But that's as far as I can go right now before Disney rears its ugly head.
Oh yeah!
So tune in tomorrow for part 2 of Hulk vs. Wolverine and the conclusion to the Hulk vs. saga. But until then, remember to comment, beat the shit out of that like button, and subscribe for more Bayou Grouch videos. Y'all have a good one.